Alright, it's go time. Hello, we're back. We are playing Pokemon Crystal version, and we are proving that Chikorita is actually a good starter Pokemon. Because I felt like it, honestly. We have our wonderful team consisting of course, Meganium, the main star. Got me through... I did use Meganium in the first gym, or Chikorita in the first gym. Couldn't use it in the second gym, obviously. Was great into Whitney. Didn't use it against Morty for obvious reasons, but then every gym after that, right? It was good against Chuck. It was okay against Price. It was okay against Steelix and Jasmine's gym, so it's not bad at all. Kadabra has been an incredible teammate up until now. Kadabra is just the best Pokemon in Gold, Silver, Crystal, so even if you're using starters, Kadabra is really good. But for the early game, before we had access to Abra, Geodude has been insanely helpful. So we're gonna definitely make sure to level this guy up a little bit more today. And yeah, Sudowoodo is just there for Rock Smash and Strength right now. Poliwag is just here right now for Surf Whirlpool. Noctowl is here for Fly, of course. And I am going to actually fly first tonight. We're gonna go to Azalea Town. I have set it up so that it is Friday in my game right now. And so, because it's Friday in my game, I can catch Lapras right now. Let me just real quick. Hold on. Okay, so the game plan here is to catch Lapras if we can. What's happened? Oop. I love the random pop-ups. Oh, the pop-up broke my game. Super. 1 second, guys. Got a random pop-up that broke my game. Hello, Stumptober. Give me 1 second. Random pop-ups because I just turned on my PC because I have been at work all day today. Random pop-up ruined my... Come on. There we go. Oh, he picked up a water stone already? Alright, we got access to a water stone if we want it. Alright, so the game plan is, the first thing we're going to do is go catch a Lapras, because people said they wanted me to catch Lapras in this run. So why not? Let's go catch Lapras. I feel like Lapras would also just be a good teammate because ice types are so good later on in this game. Like, why is her name like what? I don't know why it does that. That's how it's coming up on my YouTube chat. Alright, well, Kadabra clearly does not need to be fighting rats right now, so let's get out of here. Actually, I kind of want to lead with Graveler here. Graveler's falling a little behind on levels. Oh, you're Blitzy! Hi, Blitzy. Yeah, I don't know, that's weird. Can't really say why it's showing up like that. That's weird. Also, congrats on being first tonight. Hello? You guys can hear me, right? It says that. Okay. I am... Yeah, so we're pretty much... we're up to the part where... You are 100% of chat right now. Yes, you are. We are at the point where I am going to be taking on... Hey, Urgot. Okay, Urgot's name is different, too. What the heck is going on? That's weird. What is YouTube doing right now? It's putting your ats or whatever instead of your like actual names, which is weird. Very, very weird that this is happening right now. That's right, just let me know who you guys are and I'll try to remember. I wonder what happens. Let's see what happens with my name. Yeah, it's putting the whole thing, the app Protodemon Productions, instead of just Protodemon. Weird. Weird, weird. Alright, that's a YouTube issue. Yeah, okay. Now that you mention it, I just realized that it says Klaus Baudelaire. That's funny. I know, right? You lost half your strength. Alright, so this guy's clearly not a threat to a Meganium, given that he has 2 ground types. Alright, so game plan. Like I said, we're gonna catch Lapras tonight. After we catch Lapras, we're gonna train up the Lapras a little bit. I will be speeding up the game a little bit tonight in the attempt to... I want to get to the end game if I can. Okay, I hope we get a magnitude 8 next turn. That'd be nice. Dude, the Netflix adaptation was so good. I actually enjoyed it so much. And only part of it being good was... It being so good was only partially because of Neil Patrick Harris. It was just generally really good. I enjoyed it. Yeah, but it doesn't take that long for me to grind it out. Also, hi Otaku Guy, the only person whose name has not been changed apparently. Although you have those random numbers attached to the end right now. Yeah, Lapras is level 20, so grinding a little bit, but I mean, you guys have seen when I do this, right? When I speed up the game like this, grinding doesn't take too long. VBA with Game Boy Color games, it's sped up like 250 times or something crazy like that, or 2,000 times I think even. The percent goes from 100 to like 25,000. So that means it's like literally 2,500 times faster. So it is super fast and easy to level up my Pokemon. The real issue is going to be not knocking out the Dragonite, the Lapras. And I think I have a bunch of Great Balls. He did a really good job as Snicket for sure. He also just has, honestly, like one of the most iconic voices ever. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's right. I never got the Eevee from Bill. Would it be worth it? Is there any value in getting an Eevee evolution? Who would be a good Eevee evolution to go along? I feel like there's no really like Eevee evolution that you really would need to have alongside Chikorita as your starter. Yeah, that's kind of weird to me. That it's, oh my god, this poor Eevee. It did not deserve a magnitude 10. What the hell? That's messed up, game. You don't really need a dark type that badly. That's just a Vaporeon. I think it's a Vaporeon. It's not like I need a dark type that desperately. There are plenty of other ways of getting, you know, dark type is the most important thing in the world. I guess dark type would be good against Will. But if I'm gonna be honest, Will is also just... 3 of his Pokemon are weak to Thunder Punch, one of them is weak to Fire Punch, so Kadabra also sweeps that fight. Meganium also does really well into at least the Slowbro in that fight. With the Flareon. Yeah, it's annoying. It's not even just Houndoom. Houndoom is locked away to post-game. Tyranitar is locked away to post-game. Misdreavus is locked behind post-game. And Murkrow is locked behind post-game, which is so stupid. It's like every dark type basically is a post-game exclusive Pokemon, which is so weird to me. Like, Why even introduce a new type and then not have any of the new types of like those Pokemon available? It's one of the many issues with this generation, honestly. One of the things that has absolutely bothered me before, and so if people point to that and say that this game is bad, I kind of just have to concede that point, honestly. I don't disagree with people that say that the majority of the love for Gold, Silver, and Crystal is the nostalgia, but also you can kind of excuse, you know, this game not being perfect because it was still so early on and they expected this to be the last game as well. But the evolutions are not locked to post-game in Crystal version specifically. And since I am playing Crystal version, they are not locked to post-game for me right now. Hey, a Golbat. The EV evolutions are locked behind stones, which in Gold and Silver are locked behind post-game, but in Crystal you can actually get the evolution stones earlier. This is not a challenge run, and this is just me proving that Chikorita is not a terrible starter, because everyone thinks that Chikorita sucks, and I disagree. I'm just doing a run where I'm using Chikorita in as many of the major battles in the game as possible to kind of like showcase that, yes, Chikorita actually is a good Pokemon. That was weird lag. That was weird. That Golbat just like froze as it was getting knocked out. So no, not a challenge run. Just playing very casual. It's literally just all about using Chikorita as my starter. If you want to consider using Chikorita as a challenge, then go ahead. You can consider picking Chikorita as your starter or challenge, but that's not what I'm trying to do. But here's the thing. This video is a mix of Gen 4 and 5 music. So you have to not vibe to Gen 5 music, and you have to not vibe to Gen 4 music, and that's just impossible. Goodbye, Emma. Look, guys, it's a Lapras. Oh, it moved. They're kissing. Alright, I want to not knock this thing out, so we're just gonna go for tackle here. Unfortunately, I don't have any ways of doing statuses. Don't vibe to Gen 5 music and Drift Bell City plays. Yeah, you're done. You're done. How do you not vibe to Drift Bell City? It's impossible. I stand by my thoughts that that's probably the best song in the entire series. Oh, Lapras already has Body Slam. Okay. I thought that I would have to learn it at like level 30 something or other. Interesting. Body Slam's a good move. Surprised it didn't paralyze. I have a Lure Ball, which won't work on Lapras really, but in case I end up needing it, I have it. Okay, that's fine. That's alright, you can put me to sleep. I don't really care if you put me to sleep. We catch did it. Hopefully. No, never mind. I tried manifesting it. Nice. That was easy. Lapras caughted. Excellent. Okay, that's one goal for tonight done. Oh, my Grappler's sleeping. That's right. Okay, that's fine. I don't have an escape rope. I never got one because I never did the. I still have not done Sprout Tower, so I don't have an escape rope, which is kind of funny. Just gonna speed this up until I wake up. Please wake up soon. And I'm confused apparently. There we go. I think I have super potions, right? Okay. It's not OP, but it's also nice to just have a bulky water type Pokemon. And it's the fact that it's an ice type Pokemon. It's one of the few Pokemon to get access to Ice Beam by level up in this game, which is huge in Gen 2 because Ice Beam was not a TM in this game. Like, I'm actually gonna look that up right now. Like, literally, Lapras is one of the only Pokemon to learn Ice Beam by level up because it was a move tutor move and only in Crystal in this game. Hold on, guys. I mean, I did see Entei yesterday, I just couldn't catch it. I threw an Ultra Ball at it, it just broke out and ran away. Okay, the only Pokemon in this game, the only Pokemon in second generation that learn Ice Beam by level up are Seal and Dugong, who learn it at level 37 and 43, so kind of late game. I also don't even know where you catch Seal. It might be on maybe the Whirl Islands where you catch Seal. Then Shelder can learn it by level up at level 49. But Shelder has a low special attack stat, so whatever. Lapras, of course, learns it. Articuno learns it, but you don't really catch Articuno in this game. You have to transfer it. And then, interestingly enough, Remoraid and Octillery seem to be the only Johto Pokemon that learn Ice Beam by level up. But Remoraid doesn't learn it until level 44. So really, the best Pokemon that learns Ice Beam by level up is Lapras. By move tutor, it's Squirtle, Rattata, Donitos, Clefairy, Jigglypuff, Psyduck, Poliwag. Like, a lot of Pokemon learn Ice Beam by move tutor in this game. And then Psyduck and Golduck can get it by breeding. I've never really used Lapras in a run of Gold, Silver. Why are you using Leech Seed against Grass type? Stupid. So yeah, just like in general, Lapras in this game, not bad. Like having an Ice type Pokemon that gets that stab Ice Beam can be really good for the late game. It can really help out against those Dragonair on Clair's team, especially if you speed it, like train it to be a little bit speedy. And then Ice type is obviously really good against Lance and his Dragonites as well. You'll probably get outsped by them, but in that case, the only one that's really that threatening is the one that has, one of them has Thunder. And I don't remember which one. I don't remember if that's the level 47 ones or the level 51. But anyways, this cave is already done. There's really not much to this cave. I know, right? It's like the video knew what I was talking about. You know what's a good Ice-type Pokemon? Frostlass. You know what's a Pokemon that should not be allowed to be used online because of its name? Frostlass. Okay, I can fly now. We're going to fly back to Goldenrod. We are going to deposit Poliwag for now and withdraw the Lapras. And we are going to teach... I mean, I could teach Icy Wind, but there's no reason to do that, so we're not going to... Where is Surf? We want to teach Surf to Lapras. We could get rid of Mist for now. Reorganize the moves a little bit. Surf first, Body Slam second is fine. For now, at least. And now, if you guys don't mind, we're going to do a little bit of, and by a little bit, I mean a lot of fighting low-level Pokemon, just to level this thing up. Actually, hold on. You have a stone, right? No, she doesn't. Okay, never mind. You know, I probably should have just fought that. Do I have a poison cure berry. Okay, good. Probably not a bad idea to train against tentacles and tentacruels, but this is fine. We're gonna go down here. I know there's a bunch of trainers down here. We'll do this as well. It is in fact Mega Meganium, but we love that about it. Ooh, I don't like the fact that that thing is faster than me. Not anymore. This is why we like Body Slam. Body Slam is a good move. I need you to not hurt yourself in confusion, little buddy. Alright, time to heal up. This is not a challenge run. Look guys, it's the Pokemon with the haha funny Mega Evolution. Yeah, we're gonna switch out here. I don't think that's... Frostlass wasn't banned, was it? For Snowcloak? That's funny. Alright, clearly Meganium is higher level by quite a bit than everyone else, but that's fine, because I don't plan on using Meganium too much here. Let's switch in... Actually, let's keep... Yeah. I'm gonna switch in Kadabra here. And just Thunder Punch, rest in peace Shelter. She's gonna send out a Cloyster. Rest in peace Oh, I used the wrong punch, that was a nice punch. And now I'm confused. Uh-oh. Alright, we're good. This is where you get Soft Stand, which is an item, I guess. It's not my favorite, but it's fine. Hot take, don't buy Legend ZA, buy Digimon Story Time Stranger instead. But I've been saying that, so me saying that doesn't mean much. You know what? We don't need Growl. I'd rather have Confuser. This is where we're gonna train a little bit. Oops, I accidentally used Confuser. Training here will take a while though, so I might just do this for like a level or two. Because I want to catch up on EVs a little bit, but maybe what I should... Oh, this guy wants to battle. Of course he does. Alright, we got this. Sorry, guys. Oh, ZA, Legend ZA discussion very much is a war zone right now. It's kind of funny, but like, it's good that people are starting to wake up to the fact that Pokemon games are not as good as they could or should be. It's not a bad thing for people to be criticizing the Pokemon games because they should be better. There's no sponge? You're right, there isn't a sponge. That's funny. You know what, let's actually train over here. There's Magnemites over here, so this is a good place to get special attack. I know that EVs don't work the same in this game as they do in other games, but still not a bad idea. I guess we could take on rats as well. Noctowl is actually kind of good for Lapras as well, because Noctowl gets more HP than any other stat. The way that EVs work in this game is that the EV points you get are equal to the base stats of the Pokemon that you knock out. And then you can just max out every stat. I mean, objectively speaking, in my opinion, well, I say in my opinion, I think we can objectively say though that Time Stranger is a better game. If you look at the, like, if you guys look at the, does Magnemite not show up at night? Oh, well, that answers that question. If you look at the critic reviews on both Digimon Time Stranger and Pokemon Legends ZA, critic reviews are the same. It's about an 8 out of 10 for both games on, like, from critics. But if you look at the user reviews, Pokemon's satisfaction rate is like 40 something percent, like 40 something, like 4 out of 10, 4.3 out of 10 or something like that. Whereas Digimon Story, it's like a 9.3. So, best thing to do in this case, best thing to do always, 100% of the time, do not listen to critics. If a game is good, critics will oftentimes try to downplay it as not being as good as it actually is. And if a game is bad, but it's from a big company, like Pokemon or Game Freak, then they will lie and say that the game is really good and give it good reviews because they don't want to piss off the developers. Oh, never listen to IGN because 7.8 out of 10 too much water on a remake of a tropical region was the stupidest thing I ever heard in my life. I literally, if I ever see a review and I see it's IGN, I immediately ignore it. Just because of that one moment. Lapras is doing a good job of one-shotting everything on this route. Can't use Body Slam on a Magnemite though, so I really should have been saving Surfs for them, but it's fine. Alright, we know how to deal with Magnemites though. Pretty much. You always do have to be cautious about reviews, honestly. Like I said, don't listen to what reviewers have to say. They're usually either biased or they are dishonest in order to keep companies happy. And sometimes you have to be careful about user reviews as well, because, like, take for example the fact that as soon as Silk Song came out, people, of course, because of Silk Song and how much praise it's been getting and how, like, hyped up Silk Song was, people got into Hollow Knight recently because of the release of Silk Song. People were like, I want to play that game, but I should play the first game of the series, like its prequel first. Exactly, people have been review bombing Hollow Knight, for example, because Hollow Knight is not an easy game. It's a Souls-like Metroidvania game, so it's not easy. People have been dying a lot, which is intended. You're gonna die a lot in those games. And then people are complaining, saying that they're too difficult, which, come on. Is it actually? I never noticed that. You're right. Actually, you know what? Now that you mention it, I'm thinking about the map, and you're actually right. It is shaped like that. That's funny. Which also makes sense thematically because, you know, land versus sea in that game. I think this guy's gonna have birds. Oh, Doduo! I love Doduo. That's a great Pokemon. We love Doduo. There's no item there. I was curious about if there would be an item there. I think I have not fought you. Oh, hey, Corsola. Doduo does have a cute sprite. I like Doduo a lot. When I ended up getting a cartridge of Leaf Green. I have a Leaf Green cartridge that I ended up buying from a retro game store when I bought my DS that I have right now. And when I played Leaf Green most recently on that cartridge, I decided to play using Pokemon I had never played with before in Kanto. And so my flying type Pokemon for that run was actually a Doduo / Dodrio when I evolved it. And I must say, it's one of the best Pokemon I've ever used in Kanto. Dodrio is so good. Alright. I don't know what level I should get these Pokemon to, but Surf did way more damage there than it should have. The fact that Surf can two-shot the Tentacools here is kinda nuts. Because Tentacool is a high special defense Pokemon, and it is a water type, which means it's resisting the move. Yeah, we're gonna not teach Lapras Perish Song for what should be obvious reasons. Oh, I didn't know Borderlands was getting review bombed as well. That's funny. Oh, new terms of service. Oh my god. Well, that person's probably gonna lose all their credentials as a journalist. People are silly. Not always in a good way. Because I am still a child who only uses damage dealing moves. So it's Surf, Body Slam, and Ice Beam. That's Lapras' move pool. I don't have space for any other moves. Oh, we made it to level 31 already. Nice. Let's get him to level 32. I think that's when he learns Ice Beam, if I'm not mistaken. Confusion battle! I win. By the way, Spice, mandatory for me to ask, how's your run of Time Stranger going? Are you still soft locked? Okay. Now what we'll do, let's do this. I don't want to take too much time. It's already been 40 minutes and I feel like I haven't really done that much yet. Let's go take on Team Rocket. Now Team Rocket has a lot of poison type Pokemon, so this is actually one of the parts of the game that I do want to record. So I'm going to try not to speed it up too much. Good, I'm glad you're being past the soft lock. So you're in the factorial, like, so the soft lock was in the factorial area. Have you spoken to Volcanismon yet? That, first off, I want to point out that that was a very fun fight. And secondly, I would like to point out that congratulations, you now have access to the Digi-Eggs, which means you now have access to armor evolutions. And you know what that means. Time to use armor evolutions. I actually haven't been using them very much though. I feel like all the V-Mons that I have for the armor digivolutions weren't the strongest ones. Also, the game hands you a bunch of the armor digivolutions for free after you get access to them. Like, it's a whole side quest. I don't know if you've done that yet or not. Oh, ew, Hyperfang? That actually might do a lot. Alright, it does. I thought it would do more. Oh, maybe you don't care for armor digivolutions. That was the one thing that I felt like I wish they had in, not Time Stranger, in Cyber Sleuth. I really wish that they had the armor digivolutions in Cyber Sleuth. But they did not, which is part of why I was looking forward to Time Stranger. This NPC is the worst. Well, Magnamon you can't get yet anyways. Magnamon you need to be rank 7 because he's Mega Class. Ew, an Arbok. Well, time to use Magnitude. 10? Ew, 5. That's terrible. That's not even a KO. Yeah, that was so bad. You guys remember when Bite did special damage in this generation? I mean, it's technically not a Mega because it's an Armor Digivolution, but because it technically is as powerful as Mega Class Digimon, they decided to make it so that you had to be rank 7 in order to get Magnamon. That's the only Digivolution I'm missing right now on Vmon, because of course as I'm playing through the game I'm still trying to fill up the field guide as much as I can, because I treat it like a Pokedex and I want to fill it up. I did the same thing in Cyber Sleuth. Also, when I was playing Cyber Sleuth, I was trying my best to fill up the field guide as much as I could. And then what I did in the post game was I played Cyber Sleuth up until I completed the field guide. True, that also is an option. That could also very well be the reason why it's rank 7. Either way though, it's you need a higher rank. I want you to know I haven't been playing the game a lot in my free time. I've been playing it a decent amount. I've been playing it on the weekends a decent amount. And I play it at night for like an hour or two before bed, usually, most days. And I'm not even rank 7 yet. I'm rank 6 right now, which means I'm close to rank 7. I'm like halfway to rank 7. I think I need like 450 points or something like that in order to get to rank 7 right now. So I'm so close to getting access to Megas, but I'm not quite there yet. So close, but just quite not there yet. Not quite there. You said you were using everyone but Barbamon, right? Why not just have a Barbamon available that you could swap around? Oh, I could not do that. I would not have the patience for that. I do not plan on getting anyone to max stats, honestly. If it happens naturally, it happens naturally. I think I might do New Game Plus in this game afterwards. I might try to do challenge runs as well. I might try to do stuff like doing Season 1, like Adventure 1 partners only, or like Adventures 2 partners only, Tamers partners only, stuff like that. Hello, Pedro. Oh, this guy said, why did I switch that if he was going to send out a Grimer? Alright. Alright, we got a little bit of footage of me fighting the rockets. Oh, this is an easy fight, right? Unless 97. That really doesn't KO. And I get poisoned there? That's annoying. Alright, you know what? Actually, I have Poison Cure Berry, so let's do that. I don't really have any other... Oh, wait. You know what? Stop saying. I just realized. Hold on. Yeah, that's fine. Hold on. You know what? I have no idea. I have not seen Barbamon. I also don't have Mega Digimon, so I don't have access to them yet, so I wouldn't know. Ooh, I should have not left this area. Yeah, further proof that, honestly, Grappler is kind of good for... Grappler is really good at taking on the fights that Chikorita just isn't that great at. Oh boy, I can learn Rollout. Kadabra also is pretty good at this though. Alright, let's give some attention to Lapras, because we do want Lapras. We want Lapras to be high level for when we fight against... What's her face? We're gonna fight Clair with him. Lapras is doing a good job of getting 1 KOs right now, so that's good. Oh, this guy. You guys remember this guy? This is the guy that killed my Giraffe rig in my Johto lock. Because he hit me with like smoke screen and then I went for a stomp and I missed and then he just self-destructed. Ugh. Okay, so. Alright, so you made it past the stop block. You beat Volcanismon, you've spoken to him, so you have access to the Digiex. So are you in the Abyss area now, or have you gotten past the Abyss area? Also, excuse the language, but fuck this wheezing, man, for what it did to my... I hate this thing, for what it did to my, my Giraffe rig. My Giraffe rig was leading such a happy life. To be fair, my Giraffe rig had actually died earlier in the run, and then... Spice, you were part of the problem with that run. I'm gonna have to redo my Johto lock at some point because you never doing point redemptions for her letting Pokemon live or die ever again. That was the stupidest decision. Alright, so if you just got back to Central Town from Factorial area, then the next area you're gonna go to is the Abyss area. Which was the one that was in the, not the demo, but it was the area that people played... in, like, people that got to play the game early, they were playing in the Abyss area. No spoilers. I won't say anything about it. Oh boy, basement key. You guys know what that means. It's about to be time to fight my rival. Also, guys, don't forget that we are going to be, not we, but tomorrow is going to be the next video, which is going to be the Unova Nuzlocke. You guys will get to watch a bunch of Pokemon die tomorrow. Why does this guy have 5 Rattatas? Like, what makes you think that's a good team, dude? Got some variety going. Okay. Alrighty, let's go. Now, you know who's really good at fighting your rival in this game? Kadabra. That being said, I'm not going to record any fights against the rival yet. We're going to record the last fight in front of the Elite Four. Or not in front of the Elite Four, in Victory Road. Hold it. Oh no, a Golbat. Whatever shall I do about a Golbat? Hey, that's not fair. How come he gets a Sneasel? Sneasel's post-game. He cheated. That's bullshit. I don't like it. To be fair though, Sneasel kind of poop in this game. And by kind of, I mean Sneasel very much poop in this game. Oh no, he's gonna hit me with a super effective feint attack. Oh no, that was a crit and it barely did more than half. But yeah, I will try my best not to spoil anything about Digimon story. I know that I'm ahead of you. I was hoping that you would be ahead of me, but then unfortunately... Oh, that's a valid point. Maybe he did steal the Sneasel from someone. I do not have the Bond of Courage or Friendship Agumon and Gabumon. I don't even know how you get them, honestly. I'm sure I'll get them eventually. Oh, was it an Ice Path and Crystal? Oh, right. I still have a Quilava that I have to fight against, and Kadabra doesn't have a way of hitting that super effectively. Leaving already? Alrighty, have a good night. I will see you next week, Blitzy. Will not be streaming tomorrow or hear me out, guys. Hear me out. If I stream Among Us on Saturday night, would you guys watch if I streamed Among Us? And more importantly, would you guys join me in playing Among Us if I played it? Oh. I don't know if I have whatever version of the game. Which version of the game did you buy? Was it the deluxe version? I got the deluxe version. So I don't know if they're available in the deluxe version. If they are, I might actually try them in New Game Plus instead. Oh no, a Rattata. Oh, so I could get them in the deluxe version? Okay, then I'll have to do that. I will probably do a New Game Plus, or I'll do a second save file maybe where I try using them. I might actually do a second playthrough of the game where I actually just grind more. We can do this way. I'll probably do a second playthrough of the game where I grind more and put it on the harder difficulty. Because right now I'm playing on balanced difficulty. Because like right now I'm more focused on learning the story of the game. Okay, let's give some more love to Lapras, like I said. Okay, I need to stop speeding up the game while I'm walking, because I end up teleporting across the map. Except for in situations like that. And I think it's... Right? I think you just have to hit the switches 1, 2, 3 in that order. No. Oh, Ultimate Edition I think that was? I had no idea how to do this as a kid, honestly. As a kid, I would just hit the switches randomly until it finally worked. Now that I'm older, I think I figured it out better. I think I just reset it. Yeah, I just reset it. Okay. I could have sworn it was just hit the switches 1, 2, and 3 in that order. 1, 2, 3. Nope. That's not how you do it. God, I hate this part of the game. I've always hated this part. I'm so bad at it. I don't know what, like, I've never understood what each switch actually does. Can we reset it? Aw, that's too bad. I'm not spending money for those. If I could get them naturally while playing the game, then I'm not going to spend money on that. I haven't spent any extra money at all. I know I could, maybe, if I have spare money in the future, I will maybe buy, like, the outer dungeons that are good for grinding. Alright, we got it. But I don't really have extra money sitting around right now, so it's you know, it's already enough that I bought the... For me, it's already enough that I bought the deluxe edition, and I really don't want to do anything else. When do you learn Ice Beam? I could have sworn he learns it by now. I swear, if he learns it at some stupid-ass level in this game. Oh, he learns that at level 36. That's fine, actually. That's not that bad. That's okay. I have Agumon Black and Gabumon Black, and I have barely been using them. Alright, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do Elite 4 tonight after all. Actually... no, Team Rocket shouldn't take that much longer. This takes a few... This will be a few more minutes of my time. And then... That's the Hyuk guy. Yeah, this should be just a few more minutes. And then we're on to the ice path, which I can just go by very quickly. Amulet coin. That's nice. Let's give that to someone. Let's give that to Lapras, because I'm going to be using Lapras a lot now. Okay. Excellent. I mean, to be fair, I'm also speeding the game up to be 2,500 times faster than usual, so being able to speed up the game like a maniac is definitely helpful, and me getting these guys taken care of in just a few minutes. I'm actually trying not to speed up the game too much. I don't mind like speeding it up during like transition windows and stuff, or like when you know, not when when NPCs are talking in fights that aren't important, like these random battles against these guys. Like, who cares, man? Like this guy, rock throw him. Oh, I hit myself in confusion. Oh, don't worry. We just nearly lost my Graveler for no reason. No big deal. I know you don't have to fight this on PC, but I just want the extra experience. I should not be using this against a Gloom. What am I doing right now? Yeah, we can use that against... Sure, against an Ekans, no problem. And then I think the next fight is against the guy with the Houndoom, if I'm not mistaken. No, it's this trainer first. Good crit, good crit. Kadabra deals with Vileplume easily. Murkrow gets dealt with easily by Thunder Punch. Or Ice Punch, either one. Okay, let's go. Here we go, here we go. How do they even know if Giovanni was training or not? They're just assuming that that's what's going on. That's what I'm doing right now with Courage. I think what it is that you have to have gotten every single upgrade in the Valor tree for Agumon and the Amicability trees for Gabumon. No, Google AI is right. It's literally you have to get all 46 of the skills under Amicability for Gabumon, Bond of Friendship, and under Valor for Agumon, Bond of Courage. Nah, Lapras could sweep this whole fight, no problem. Coughing doesn't matter. Coughing has low special defense. Surf is gonna obliterate it. As you guys can see, Lapras is also a pretty darn good Pokemon in this game. It's nice that it's available so early on. It's also the first Pokemon that appears specifically on a Friday. If I had a nickel for every time a Pokemon in a Pokemon game appeared specifically on a Friday, I would have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice. That's a one-shot, right? Yeah, I mean, yeah. And he's holding an amulet coin, which means I got extra money from the Rocket Dude. That would be awesome. But that would require Matt and Ty to not get special treatment for once. Bro, I still can't believe that they actually gave everyone their Mega Evolutions in Try. The Clair Bell? Oh my goodness, that means I could do something. Riffloon is cool. Do I have to go to Ecruteak? I don't really care about Suicune right now. If I don't have to go to Ecruteak, I'm not going to. I did not watch Kizuna because I don't want to cry. If I'm gonna be 100% honest, I know that Kizuna apparently has a very sad ending, so I have not. We're gonna work under the assumption that I do not need to go to... Hold on. Yeah, I think this game they're not forced. Shut up, schoolboy. I want to ask your opinion. Okay. Do I still need Graveler for the rest of the run? I don't think I need Graveler anymore for this run, honestly. Because the only places where ground type or rock type would be useful from here on out is against Koga. But Kadabra solos Koga much easier. So I probably don't need Graveler anymore now that I think about it. That's fine. I'll hold on to it still, but I won't need it really. Not watching it. Don't want to be sad. Ice Beam. Let's go. It's better than Confuse Ray, honestly. Hey guys, look. It's the move I just learned 2 seconds ago. You're gonna freeze a bird. See, that would have been a much better move to use. Let's actually lead with... Let's lead with Meganium here. I don't need to catch anything, but it could be good to gain experience here. Burb. Alright, Delibirb is gone already. We're not fighting the small fries. Only the big fries. Alright, so I have a genuine question though. If you can answer this question without spoiling it. If it would cause a spoiler, that's okay, I suppose. But I am curious about something Wow, I actually did that immediately without even trying. So, genuine question about Last Evolution Kizuna. The premise of it is that eventually the Digimon and like apparently, well, what was it like? If they fight together too much, that eventually the Digimon would disappear, or like they wouldn't be able to fight together anymore, or like, or they got too old, or like what is the premise there? What was the whole idea behind Last Evolution? Because I know it was supposed to be like sad. It's about potential? Okay. We should have my strength user, right? Because Sudowoodo is my strength user. Okay. Did they change up this puzzle between Gold, Silver, and this game? All right, so what's the premise of the movie then? Like, what makes it so sad? Like, why is it that people keep saying that Last Evolution Kizuna was a really sad movie at the end? Like, clearly something had to have happened, right? Alright, let's try our very best to not mess up the strength puzzles intended for children. That would be really bad if I messed it up. Okay. So it's that Matt and Ty specifically won't be able to digivolve anymore? Or they won't be able to digivolve Agumon and Gabumon anymore? Because, okay, I think what happened with me and why I had this misconception of what happens in Kizuna, I think that when I saw trailers for it, the trailers to me made it seem as though the more they fought together, the quicker they would not be able to fight together for whatever reason. Okay. Alright, that makes sense. I thought it was more of along the lines of they literally would like become separated or something if they kept fighting together, which obviously they would want to fight together. But okay, so that was a misconception then. Okay, good to know. So I misunderstood it from the trailers, because I thought that the way I thought of it, I was like, doesn't this kind of contradict the ending of Adventures 2? Because in Adventures 2, we see everyone together in the digital world, and all the kids from the first 2 seasons have their kids with them and all that stuff. And I was like, if Agumon and Gabumon are still there, like, and Matt and Ty can still be there, like, why would Kizuna be sad if we already know what's gonna happen? Okay, so it's sad because they can't digivolve anymore specifically. Okay. Understood. That is sad. Well, they definitely did that, because if we've ever seen, you know, we've seen, the ending of Adventures 2, we saw everyone together, all happy and stuff. Second question. Is there ever an explanation as to where the heck the Season 2 protagonists were? They better not. Ooh, you know what? I was just thinking that I wish I had used my PP up earlier in the game on Lapras's Ice Beam instead. And now we can. It's so weird to me that, like, the Season 2 protagonists were just, like, gone, missing for the entirety of Tri, and no one in the original group was like, hey, I wonder where our other friends are. Where are the younger ones? Like, they should be here. Where are they at? No one questioned it. No one was like, oh, I wonder where so-and-so are. I mean, they questioned it a little bit, but, like, they didn't really try that hard to find where their friends were. Okay. Now it would be a good idea to get my Pokemon. I was about to say Digimon, oh my god. It would be a great idea for me to get my Pokemon to higher levels right now. Let's sell the Nugget. I guess we could sell an Ice Heal. And a Paralyze Heal. And the berries. I'm gonna sell all these, honestly. If I end up needing them, then I'll just get them back. No, what happened to them at the start of Tri? Because I remember they weren't in Tri. There, 20 hyper potions should be good. Alright, we're gonna go to the routes below here. What should we deposit? We could deposit an elixir, the quick claw, ether. That's good. Okay. Alright, let's train a little bit more. Oh, I didn't want to fall down. This is fine now. This is going to be defense EV training right now. Technically. I cannot use Surf. I can't use Body Slam against these guys. It would go terribly if I try. Glider! I love Glider. Oh, I have Ice Beam. I forgot about Ice Beam. We love Glider. Shame that it's a lot weaker than Gliscor. I mean, it makes sense for it to be weaker, but I should also put Ice Beam second. I should not have used Ice Beam against that. We're gonna get my Pokemon to like level 38, I guess. Let's go with Meganium. Has a great time here training since it uses Razor Leaf. One-shots all the Gravelers and Geodudes. 2 shots Gligar with Body Slam, which is still good. We're already level 38. Awesome. Graveler, I said we don't need anymore, so I'm going to not use Graveler too much. I would much rather train Kadabra in special offenses, but this is also fine. Man, even a resisted Fire Punch just completely one-shots Geodudes here. Here we go. We don't need Psybeam. Psychic is better. Excellent. Okay. Let's see how our friend Meganium does in this gym. You guys want me to use the Dragonite unironically on my team? Well, that's what looked like had happened. It looked like they had gotten kidnapped by someone. What actually happened to them? Alright, our first Dratini, and I get paralyzed. Awesome. Oh, there goes my Meganium. All because I got paralyzed. Alright, well. Dude, I love the bike music so much. Oops. That is not where I wanted to go. Hello, Terran. Alright, we know some of the trainers here. They were in stasis? Whatever. I'm not going to pretend to make sense out of it. Meganium obviously feasts on the trainers that have Seadras here. This way. These are the boulders. We push this boulder, not the other one. Good. Very good. This trainer does or doesn't have... I don't remember if this trainer... I think he does have horsies, right? He does have horsies. Okay. I wasn't sure. And then the next trainers have... Let's go Kadabra here. This guy has a dragon area. That's odd, he says, because he can't fathom losing. Ice Punch to Dratini and Dragon Area. Okay. Now, I'm not level 40 yet, so I'm going to train a little bit more now. You know what the best part is? They have this rock here. I always question this as a kid. What is the point of this rock? Because when you drop it, it just goes here. Like, if you could drop one more rock here, you would have a shortcut to Clair. But you can't push this rock. Because you can't, like, get to the right side of it to push it left. So, like, what's the point? They're just trolling you with that. It's so stupid. Also, that's the second gym in this game that requires strength to be used. Alright, let's get Lapras and Meganium to level 40 for this gym. I think that should be enough. It shouldn't take too long. There. I don't have rare candies, unfortunately. That's the one thing I haven't done yet in this run. I never put rare candies in my game. I never felt like I needed them too badly. And also I wanted to make sure I had effort values as well. Because when I did my Nuzlocke of this game, I did not have EVs on my Pokemon, and I was missing out on KOs like by a sliver. I learned my lesson on that day. Okay, let's go Meganium. Get Meganium up to level 30. Look guys, I found the other puppy. We found the first puppy yesterday. Here's the second puppy. Is it gonna work? I doubt it, but let's try. Let's see what happens. Yeah, that's what they did. They turned it off and on again. Alright, bye puppy. Now I know where both puppies are. And then the third one's just a giveaway in this game. Hilariously enough. And we are not going to deal with Suicune. I don't need it. I don't want it. I mean, I actually wouldn't mind having it, but it's not necessary. Okay. Now with us being at level 40. Now, I'll admit that Meganium would struggle against the 3 Dragonairs in this gym. But Meganium's strength against Clair, I think, is just the fact that it's really good at fighting Kingdra. And as we spoke of 2 weeks ago, Kingdra is very annoying in this gym. So having a way of dealing with Kingdra is really nice. So we are going to lead off with Lapras here. You really just need a way of dealing with her 3 Dragonairs, which should be easy. You can use Jinx, you can use Lapras, you can use Kadabra. No, it's a Kingdra with Smokescreen. It's not that much better. It's slightly easier to deal with, but not that much easier. Here we go. Oh, look at that. I outspeed Dragonair. That means that Lapras is going to just one-shot all of them. Stab Ice Beam. Just beautiful. I love it. Okay, I should have paid more attention. I wasn't sure if she actually sent out Dragonair. She might have sent out Kingdra there and I would have messed up. I feel like Lapras in general is probably not terrible in this gym because of its good bulk. Access to Body Slam would be really good for even fighting Kingdra, I feel like. But I feel like I think we're gonna see really like I don't see myself having many issues with Kingdra. Yes, we're gonna switch. We want to showcase Meganium here. Let's show off Meganium. I genuinely think that Meganium has an easy time fighting this Kingdra. We're about to find out if I'm right or wrong. If you just hit the Leech Seed. There we go. I feel like now it's just an automatic win. Like you could, okay, she could smoke screen all she wants. She's on a timer. One way or another, she is on a timer. If I can manage to Body Slam, awesome. Super. I don't even care about doing too much damage. That's what I wanted. That, beautiful. This makes up for the RNG I had last night. Because last night, every move Meganium went for, the first move in every single gym, Meganium missed Leech Seed on Chuck, missed Leech Seed on Price, and missed or Razor Leaf on Price, and missed Leech Seed on Jasmine. So it's nice to have actually gotten good RNG this time. And the other thing is Meganium at a base 80 speed, you guys seeing that, Meganium is fast enough to outspeed. And oh no, it used Hyper Beam, but I just used Reflect. Look at that. Tickled. Literally, it just tickled. Yeah, just absolutely dismantled. They're gonna recharge and then Leech Seed finishes it off. They don't even have a chance to heal. Look at that, beautiful. So good. Yeah, I was right. Meganium really does make that a lot easier. There must be some mistake. Nope, no mistake. Alright, Claire. This is why I shit-talked you 2 weeks ago. Thanks for all the money you made me. That video actually did pretty well. Guys, that video actually got me halfway to my next payment threshold for YouTube. That's how much money it made for me. It's not like it's not a crazy amount of money, but the Claire video paid for like 2/3 of my internet bill for this month. Or for next month, because I'm probably going to get that payment next month. Alright, we don't need Graveler with us anymore. I'm sorry, Graveler, I love you. Sudowoodo, also not necessary. I just really don't want to put Whirlpool, which I need right now, on my Lapras. Yeah, so did Whitney. Whitney didn't make me as much money, but she also made me more money than most of my other videos. Oh, you already have Whirlpool, I forgot about that. Oh, it's Waterfall that I need on it. All right, learns Waterfall. I can maybe teach Lapras Waterfall as well. It's basically just a weaker version of Surf, honestly, that potentially flinches. That's all. Honestly, I might just give Waterfall to Lapras as a fourth move. I don't care about your side duck getting prettier. Thanks for letting me know, though, I guess. Alright, I think I'm actually going to save Elite Four and Kanto for a single stream. No, I'm not going to use Sing. I don't see where I would want to. No, I'm going to fight Lance with the... Can I just drop down here? Yes, okay. We're going to fight Lance with the... Why did I come back in here? What am I doing? We already kicked her ass. You were 100% right. I really don't use Sing. I mean, I could have used Sing on Raikou, and I didn't. Oh yeah, this time there's trainers now. So we'll let Kadabra deal with those. Punch. Sucker. Another trainer. What do you have? Horsey? Thunder Punch. Horsey, Thunder Punch. Seadra, Thunder Punch. It's so upsetting that you can only get access to Seadra in like one, or Horsey in the World Islands only. And only if you can like have access to Lugia, I think. Is a Dragon Fang still here? A Dratini! Oh, that was cute. Look guys, if this was gold and silver, I'd be done right now. But it's not gold and silver. It's crystal. Look guys, a house. Alright. Let's see if we can pass the "Are you a decent person" test. Yes, she did. Yes, she is. That's fine. What are Pokemon to you? Should I do it, guys? Should I do it? What happens if I do this? Do you just like not get access to the Dratini? That's what its name is? Is that all that happens? If you fail this test, you just don't get Dratini with extreme speed? Because like honestly, do I care about that right now? They're my friends. Strategy. Cheating, that's a good one. I'll fight anyone. Love is important. Both are important. Very commendable. Oh, here she comes. Naturally you failed, right? Haha. You did fail, of course. Hahaha, right? No, dumbass, I passed. I'm not a piece of shit. Even I haven't been approved. Gee, I wonder why. Oh, she's gonna inform Lance of this. So am I wrong, or are those heads on the wall Charizard heads? Because Charizard's not a dragon type. It is a dragon, it's just not a dragon type. Until it Mega Evolves. And she just runs off. I love it. Can I have my Dratini now? Give me my Dratini. No, I want my Dratini. Alright, now we get Dragon Breath. Yeah, what you said. From here, go to New Barktown. Hey, I know that place. I've been there before. That's her attempt at being nice, by the way. Give me my Dratini. It's female. No, no, not a female Dratini. That means the extreme speed doesn't do as much damage. I don't really care. Yeah, people steal jokes from each other all the time. You know a joke is good when multiple people use it. Which is weird, because only one person uses my life, but that's a joke too. Ha ha, just kidding. Alright, Calcium I will give to Lapras, actually, not to Kadabra. I feel like Kadabra doesn't need it that bad. Alright, old man. What does he give me now? What does he want to give me? Oh yeah, you get the Master Ball. Alright guys, the next time I see Raikou, he's mine. Entei, whatever, but if I see Raikou one more time, bro, on site, catching that thing. Maybe I should hunt it. That'd be fun. Okay. I said we were gonna give Waterfall. We could give Waterfall to... Lapras does not learn Waterfall. Poliwag knows Waterfall. I already taught it to Poliwag. He has all of them already. Okay. I'm surprised that Lapras cannot learn Waterfall. Someone look it up. Does Lapras learn Waterfall in later generations? Because I feel like the answer to that question is yes. I don't see why it wouldn't learn it, honestly. Alright, now we get the guy that tells me that, hey, look, you stepped into Kanto for the first time ever. It's like, great, I want to leave already. This is where that mafioso dude comes from. Bro disappeared and then his gang just decided to hop the border and cause trouble in Johto. Like, come on now. Solve your own problems before they become our problems. Look, guys, a Moonstone for the Pokemon that I don't have that evolve with it. For all of the non-existent Nidorans in my party right now. Oh, I forgot about this trainer. This one just has all of the Bulbasaur line. Okay. Now, I don't plan on fighting every single trainer. I'll fight some of them just to get some experience going. I don't have to fight all of them, no. Come on, dude. Why do you have a Magnemite? It's so annoying. Magnum 2-5 is enough. Okay. So here's my thought process here right now. Under normal circumstances, I would say that yes, having Reflect and Light Screen both would be incredible, but then I would have to lose out on either Stab, Leech Seed, or Body Slam. I don't want to do that. So I'm thinking I take out Reflect for Light Screen. Hear me out. The reason I say this is because Will is a Psychic type trainer, so his hardest hitting moves are all special moves. Koga literally doesn't matter because Kadabra is going to sweep him. Likewise, the fight against Bruno doesn't matter because he's going to also get swept by Kadabra. And then Dark type moves are also special moves, so like, although you're also not using Meganium against, right? I would assume I would not be using Meganium too much against, what's her face? Against, Karen. Because why would I do that? She has a Houndoom, which is scary. So like, Meganium's not great into the Elite Four. I don't even know if Meganium's gonna be good into Now you know what? We're gonna hold on to Reflect, and the reason we're gonna hold on to Reflect is because maybe Reflect will be useful against Lance if I want to use Meganium against Lance. Cause like, we're at the point where I might have to admit that Meganium's not that great going into the Elite Four though. And by we might have to admit it, I mean, I think I would openly admit it now. Thinking about it, Meganium's not too good into this Elite Four. Right? I thought there was another rare candy there. I guess I was wrong. This one Whirlpool is like the most stupid, useless thing ever. Starmie. Nidoqueen. I love Nidoqueen. Starmie as well. Okay, easy. But like some of the Pokemon in this area, there's a lot of trainers here that have like water and ground type Pokemon, which Meganium of course is really good against. I mean, this guy has a Quillfish, which is weaker to Kadabra, but then look, a Seaking, yeah, just one shot it. Move on in life, no big deal, nothing crazy. So like, even walking up to Victory Road, Meganium is not that bad. is where the house is, where they tell you where all the siblings, weekday siblings are. I don't really care about that right now, though. I don't know why I've been walking this entire time when I have a literal bike. And then this is the house where we can heal. Thankfully. Pikachu. Huh. This trainer has a Blastoise, which it's so interesting to me that there's a trainer here with a Blastoise and there's one with a Venusaur, but there's no trainers here with a Charizard. Probably because Lance had Charizard, if I had to take a guess. But yeah, that's almost a one-shot, but you know. That's probably not a one-shot, only because Blastoise has a very high special defense stat. And I'm okay with that. I'm okay with not picking up that KO. Specifically because, again, good special defense stat on it. Good special defense stat on Blastoise, that's what I was trying to say. You cannot go wrong with Gen 3 music, I feel like. Is this using Leech Life against me? Bro. Sleep is such a death sentence in this game, I hate it. Okay. Just wanted to heal my Pokemon. Ooh, I held the spacebar and teleported out by mistake. There's like one trainer left, and if I'm not mistaken, she has Rapidash. Yeah, she does have Rapidash. Max Elixir. I don't know if I need that, but not bad to have. Here you go, dude. I have all 8 badges. Victory Hallway, basically. Oh boy, time for that one place where you get through it in like 2 minutes in this game. And that's without you speeding up the game the way I am. Oh boy, HP up. I actually used one of those before on Meganium. I can do it again though, that's fine. We want Meganium to be as bulky as possible. Onix is a Pokemon that exists here. Is this underwater music? Heck yeah, it is. This was good music. That's a full restore. That was a lot of work for just a full restore. Look guys, we're at the end. Let's go this way instead and see what happens. Guys, this is my secret weapon. I'm gonna let you guys in on a secret. We're actually gonna use that TM. Because guess who learns Earthquake? Not give use. Meganium can learn Earthquake, guys. And as much as I love Body Slam for paralysis, it's not guaranteed paralysis, so. Meganium learned Earthquake. Now that we have Earthquake on Meganium, we're about to do funny things. I love Doras. Oh, he leads with Sneasel this time? I thought he still leads with Magnemite. Uh-oh. Oh no, I'm weak to ice types. I need to be careful here. Watch this crit. Get the one shot. Not a crit. Okay. If that was a crit, it would have been a one-shot. And also now I'm pretty sure Meganium just sweeps the rest of his fight, right? Unless he has a Murkrow, maybe? Maybe he has Murkrow. If he has a Murkrow, I can't sweep the Murkrow, but... We have a Golbat. No, we're not gonna switch. We're gonna treat this like it's on set mode right now and not switch. And then we'll just switch like this instead. Graveler, go. Graveler's lower level. It's okay if it gets knocked out. I'm not too worried about it right now. Yeah, you're not taking damage from a wing attack. It took more than I thought he would, actually. Bite is what I was worried about, because that's going to do some damage and potentially flinch. Okay, we're good. No, Rock Throw just misses. That's the same as me getting flinched. Love it. Love to see it. Graveler does fall off, I guess, a little bit in the late game because it's slow. But it still served its purpose. Like, it got me through the first two gyms very easily. And it can be good against Team Rocket fights, because they have a lot of poison types. So Graveler will go down here, but that's fine. It's a free switch into Kadabra. Or Lapras, but I'll just go Kadabra here. We're not even going to use... No, we're going to use Thunder Punch. I don't want to use Psychic. That's rude. Really? Really? Okay, I should use Psychic. Ooh, yeah, I should use Psychic. That's a oopsies, my bad. Does he heal his Pokemon in this fight? That's an obvious no. He just answered that question. I feel like if he does heal his Pokemon, he would have done it there, right? Alright, so he sends out Magneton, and I have been using Kadabra against Magneton, but remember, we have a secret tool now. That's what I was afraid of. I was afraid of him using that, but it's okay. Now we have Earthquake, so... Oh no, Sonic Boom, how terrible. Oh, fully paralyzed, come on. I'm curious. I don't know if Earthquake... Do I die to a Flame Wheel here? I feel like I do. But I'm like 5 levels higher. Yeah, I don't want to mess with that. If I wasn't paralyzed, I would just go for the Earthquake here, just to see if it one-shots. But unfortunately, I am paralyzed right now, so... Although Flame Wheel is also, you know, a weak move. Why do you still have Smoke Screen? That's so weird. Yeah, of course it missed. Why wouldn't it have missed? You dick. Wow, okay. RNG is just telling me to go F myself, apparently. What else is new? And also seeing what time it is. Oh, I got burned too. Alright, based on the time that it is right now, we're gonna finish on this fight, and then we're gonna finish this run next week on Monday. We will do Elite Four Champion and all of Kanto on Monday. Now against Haunter, I feel like Meganium actually will be good. I should be able to one-shot a Haunter with Earthquake. Well, that's mildly annoying if I get paralyzed. I was going to one-shot him anyways, but, you know, this helps. For sure. I love how the animation for Earthquake is just a screen shaking left and right. Even Magnitude has a better animation than that. best Pokemon is Kadabra. Nah, we're fine. I wonder if Kadabra can knock me out here. Oh, Future Sight. No, he does not knock me out. Earthquake does that one shot. It's not stat. It's still Earthquake. Yeah, I mean, Earthquake coming from a base 82 attack is not that bad, honestly. Like, if we're going to be 100% honest. Meganium actually does not have bad stats. The fact that its lowest stats are 80 in HP and speed, that's not bad. That's also true. Kadabra does have non-existent defense. But genuinely 82 base attack that's respectable. Like, I don't think that's bad at all. Let's deposit. I don't need Poliwag anymore. None of these Pokemon are of value. Really? Bruh? Just block. Do you guys want me to make a video about Silver? Because I think he's the best rival in the series. If you guys want, I can absolutely make a video discussing Silver. Because genuinely, I think that he's the best rival in the entire series. He has the most character development is the thing. Okay, we're going to call it a night here, honestly. We're going to call it a night here. But before I go. Alright, guys. Who's here right now? Otaku guy is here. Klaus was Urgot? Correct. Okay. Would you guys, anyone that's here right now, I might stream Among Us on Saturday night. If I stream Among Us, viewers, I would definitely say hop in on the Discord. I have the channel, I have the voice channel for Among Us in the Discord. So if I stream Among Us on Saturday, you guys are more than welcome to join me. If I do stream it, would you guys be interested in watching and or joining in on that? Because I plan on playing it with my friends anyways, and that reminds me, I should text them just to double check on that. Wait, you wouldn't want to play it drunk? Among Us is actually a really fun game, honestly. If you're playing with friends, you know? When you play with people, like... That's what I did. When I played Among Us, I was playing it with my friends mostly. I played public lobbies, and public lobbies were fun for me because I was so good at the game that I was able to either be a really good imposter or be a really good detective. Because general IQ in public lobbies was really low. But when, like, playing with my friend, I have a fun friend group. Like, I have my friends, like, half the time what we do is just try to make each other laugh when we play that game. So it's fun. Even if you guys don't want to play, I might be streaming it on Saturday. So if you guys want to end up watching that. But that's going to be it for tonight. I will be back on I might stream. I'm not 100% sure. I'll let you guys know in the Discord if I stream it or not. I'll probably announce it in the Discord if I plan on streaming it and to see if anybody wants to join. But maybe I'll be on Saturday night. Definitely next week on Monday, though. We're going to continue and finish this run on Monday. We're going to do the Elite Four Champion and all of Kanto on Monday. And I feel like Chikorita's going to be good in Kanto because she has a rock type trainer to fight and a grass type trainer to fight there. Electric type trainer that she resists the moves of. Poison type trainer that Earthquake hits super effectively. Psychic type trainer with frail Pokemon that she can tank and then hit with Earthquake. A electric type trainer that she can hit super effectively with Earthquake. There's a... what else is there? Well, she can't do much. Maybe she could do something against Blaine because of Earthquake. We'll see. We'll see how Kanto goes for Chikorita, but Chikorita should be, like, Meganium should be fine in Kanto, I think. It's specifically Johto that sucks for it. That's gonna be it for tonight, though, guys. Thank you so much, as always, for being here and for supporting me, and keep an eye out tomorrow on my Unova Lock video. I'm gonna go make the thumbnail for that one right now. Have a good night, everyone. I will see you on Saturday and or Monday. Take care, everyone.